Hello and welcome. Today we're reviewing a Diamond McCree. I've never seen this video before, so I'll be commenting in real time. So let's get into it. Oh wow, quite aggressive.
You're on left side, I think.
Who's over there? Whoa, 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 what? Did they get Zarya bubble?
Left side, I think.
I didn't see a Zarya bubble. Huh. Did that flash? Oh, right here, the DM. Oh, okay. The DM ate it. I was going to say, what the heck? Got it, all right. Because that flashbang definitely should have landed. Okay, sorry. Okay, so actually, I got fixated on that flashbang. So actually, and even from right here, like there's 6 seconds off the clock, as you can see, and you're on this truck. There's almost no reason to be here. In fact, is that? Oh, that's probably Reaper right here. This is probably Reaper. He's probably going for like a sneaky kill. Oh, now I see why you want to be here, because you want to follow up on. You want to like create a distraction on this choke, and then Reaper can pop out. So I see why you're doing this. It is Reaper, right? Because if we look at, I think here. Sorry, I know I'm being kind of a bit of a stickler here, but I just want to understand all the details. So okay, so that's definitely Reaper. Oh, this actually sucks for you because you don't really want to be this close. But I can see why you want to be here again because of Reaper being in this situation. You want to create a distraction. He can pop out. You guys can have a fight and ideally win. So I don't like this generally. This is a pretty like if this was a Tracer, this is much easier for her to pull off. Yeah, okay, we'll see how this works, but it puts you in a pretty dangerous position. And you guys are all just so close on here. That was a really good DM. Then you back off here. Yeah, so, okay. So there's a lot to unpack there, but again, I see why you did that because of the Reaper. Oh, actually, okay. So let's just say this. Generally speaking, I don't like you as the McCree player to be that close to the fight, so to speak. You're better off being further back. And again, actually, as we just saw, if you were further back, then you get a nice flashbang onto that Reinhardt because the Diva's probably not going to be in range to DM it, or eat it. Similarly, with the Zarya bubble, if you were further back, again, there's a greater likelihood that if she does bubble the charging Reinhardt, which is probably going to happen, then being further back, there's a better chance that you have a window where before he slams into the wall, the bubble goes down, and then you can get the flashbang off. So as you can see in this particular case, it would have been nice to be further back because there's a greater likelihood that flashbang saves your Reinhardt. And not to mention, you were very close and you died. But again, that Reaper was trying to make a play, and I think you were trying to kind of work with him on that. So I can't blame you for that. So sorry, I know I've spent like 2 or 3 minutes talking about this, but these kinds of details are very important in Overwatch, and I just wanted to make sure I was thorough. Okay, let's go. So you get res. You're probably gonna die here in all honesty. Yeah, there it is. Let me turn the sound back on.
It's so good.
Yeah, not to blame the Reaper, but it's kind of a super high risk and not even that great of a reward play. Well, we'll say like a medium reward. Because there's a good chance you guys trade kills, and that's not really what you really want to do necessarily on defense point A. At least not evenly. Okay, this positioning, I don't mind it. You're a little bit closer to the action than I'd like, but I think this is okay. This is perfectly valid. And you go for the flashbang, you back off. Did she boop you, actually? Let me see that again. Oh, that was kind of weird. Let me see that one more time. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. All right, makes sense. It's just she seems so far.
What?
What? Wasn't that in the shield?
Nope.
Nice. Okay, right there. You got these 2 kills. Around right here, you probably want to go for the high noon because you guys haven't quite secured this. And we know that they have a Mercy, so reses are probably going to come online. So I wouldn't mind you going for a high noon here. So like right there. Like right here, I'd probably start going for a high noon. Oh, and you get way too close. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Fine.
Cool. So let me see. Right about here, yeah, right about right here, you get a little too close. As soon as this res came, oh, actually, no, yeah, it's too late actually because of the thing. So
After they turned the red
let's
back.
say, yeah, actually, like at the moment when I asked you to high noon, that's probably where you want it to be. So like right here, maybe a little bit further back. Um, were you going for a flashbang? No, you weren't because you didn't go for it. Interesting. So you could have also, if you were gonna get that close, then you could have gone for the flashbang over the shield, and then either gone for right click, fan the hammer, or backed off while you're doing some headshots on Reinhardt. So pretty. So it feels like so far we have a theme here of kind of spatial awareness where it feels like you don't quite understand how close you can get to your opponents, where they kind of punish you because you are a little bit too close. So maybe overall we can kind of tone down your distancing. Well, that's not no. Let's say kind of increase your spacing between you and your opponents. Generally speaking. So let's see if that is a theme that continues throughout this video. Okay, you guys are just chasing kills here. Cool.
He's in the small room.
Cool. So maybe get some high ground. Checking your corners. I like that.
Go back.
Good dodge. Yeah. Oh, now it's too late. Oh, this is risky. Oh, my friend, that's pretty risky. I can't quite tell what they have. It looks like it's just the Reinhardt. But in situations like that, it's possible that you get hit by a sleep dart, or I don't know, like a random Zenyatta right click comes out of nowhere and you get headshotted and you die, or a Widow or Hanzo. There's all these circumstances where a play like this can mean you get killed, and then your opponents take the point because it's a 6v5. They snowball. So this was a very risky play that didn't get you a whole lot. You don't even want to be here as McCree. Yeah, maybe for a few seconds to poke, but you already have high noon. It's unlikely you're going to get kills here at this distance. So overall, this was a very, very risky play that gets you almost nothing. So yeah, actually, and you're hiding here, but if they're communicating in the comms, then they're going to know you're there because Reinhardt saw you. So okay, you back off. Good. Get some high ground. Good. Okay, you're contesting this left. I like this. This is good. I like that. Yep, this is good.
That was weird.
McCree low, left side, upstairs.
Keep looking at that left side though. Keep looking at that left side. And actually, see, there's the tracer. And actually, let's turn up the volume.
Oh, Tracy bind.
So this whole time, I would like you to make sure you're peeking this. Really smart high-level players will check their corners and also check their flanks constantly, or let's say consistently, frequently. You weren't doing that, and you're opening yourself up to a pulse bomb or whatever. Cool. So please do that. You weren't punished for it here, but you will in the future, especially as you climb.
Oh my god.
Oh, Tracy
This
bind.
high noon is okay. That Mercy she peeked. Let me see. Oh, and you were following up on that Graviton, but it looks like it got eaten, and I think I heard Diva say her voice line. Okay, yeah, no, this is good. Perfectly valid high noon. I think it's fine. It's good.
Oh, Tracy bind.
True. That Mercy. Actually, it didn't look like she peeked. Actually, she was cut out. Cool. Good
Oh,
flashbang.
slapped me.
Good.
I am still killing. I baited my graviton, but I am still killing.
Well done. Get that high ground. Go get the high ground. Well, you could also actually follow your team. So in that case, you could have followed your team because they were pushing out, looking for kills, for any tricklers. So you could have followed them.
I gotta get you now too.
Looks like they're coming back. So okay, so you're good. Now you're on high ground. Ooh, they ate an Ana grenade. Cool. Yeah, this is good. Poke from here. Oh, you hit that wall. I've seen you do that a few times actually. Okay, they have a Widow now.
I'm dead.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay, and she has the Mercy. Okay, so at that distance, I wouldn't mind you actually going for that 1v1, generally speaking, but you're on defense, and she has the Mercy pocketing her, so you don't want to be going for that 1v1. At this, in this particular in these particular circumstances. Okay. Oh, good, good. You waited for the deflect. Oh, okay. So right there, let's see it again. I have a few things to say. Let me watch it one more time, because I think right here, and oh, actually, darn, did he use Swift Strike? Did we see him use Swift Strike? Let me see. Yes, he did use Swift Strike. That's a Swift Strike. Okay. There's nothing sweeter than a Genji with no cooldowns, especially as McCree. So, because we knew he had nothing, all you had to do was walk up to his face, generally speaking, get that flashbang, and get that fan the hammer. Now, there's a couple ways you could have played it. You could have combat rolled, flashbang probably at the ground or in up. Let's just say up, because in this room, pretty much any flashbang is going to work. The one that won't work, that potentially won't work, is if you flashbang, like if you're trying to aim it so that you go at him, and then if you miss it, it'll go past and you'll miss the flashbang. So again, combat roll forward, flashbang up or down to secure it, and then go for the fan the hammer. 100%. That's absolutely what you want to do. That's going to kill Genji every time. Other option is to flashbang, then combat roll forward. So yeah, so flashbang at this distance, get the easy flashbang because he doesn't have deflect. Combat roll forward, then fan the hammer. The option that you went for is you went for the flashbang, you walked towards him, and then you went for the headshot, but guess what? He was jumping, and it made it harder for you to land the your shots. So actually, let's see what happens. Yeah, and then you miss. And as in that situation, it's actually pretty hard as McCree to get that kill with the headshot body shot combo, particularly if he's jumping while you flashbang him, because that kind of makes it harder to get that to land those shots accurately, as you just saw here. And if you wait for him to land, then you're just wasting time, and you're almost certainly just going to get one shot off before he can start moving again. Yeah, so you kind of picked the wrong combo, so to speak, there, and you might die here, actually.
Shield.
Oh, wait, what? Death Blossom.
Nice shield.
Oof. There it is. Oh, you got rezzed. Nice. Res. Ooh, and the
He's
deflect,
gonna rest the
too.
right, I think.
Is that a headshot deflect?
Too late now.
Nice. Ooh, yeah, this you can take. You got the Reinhardt shield, you got space. Good, you're backing up. This is good, but keep poking at that shield. Good.
I'm dead.
Oh.
Point.
Yeah, actually, this fight for you, this goes way better if you kill the Genji instead of him killing you, because then their Mercy probably has to expend a res onto him, as opposed to your Mercy, she had to res you. So huge kind of decision-making error in terms of like your the combo that you decided to use on that Genji. And yeah, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, let's see this one more time.
Point.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh, okay, yeah, you guys lose. Okay, so I think I'm gonna wrap up this VOD here. So spacing. You play, just overall speaking, you play a little bit too aggressively sometimes. You're going a little bit too far forward when you shouldn't. So yeah, we'll just kind of leave it at that. So hopefully you can kind of tone that down and try to be more aware of situations where you need to back off. The other thing is your mechanics. I think in my Discord channel you mentioned that you felt like your aim is generally pretty good. And I wouldn't disagree. For a diamond player, you have pretty good aim. I would probably place you. For a McCree player, yeah, I would place you somewhere between diamond and masters. It definitely can actually use some work. And I think another thing too that's kind of maybe bringing you down too is your combat roll and flashbang usage. As we just saw from that 1v1 you had with Genji, there was a clear misunderstanding of how you need to use your abilities because he had Burn Swift Strike and the deflect, and you still managed to lose that 1v1. So it feels like conceptually you're just kind of lacking an understanding about how and when to use your abilities, and kind of in what sequence to use them. So that was a pretty big problem. So even if your aim's good, that occurrence tells me that maybe your ability usage isn't quite up to par. Your high noon, I think you had one or two. Yeah, and I think they were okay. Actually, did you have one? Sorry, I've done quite a few VOD reviews today. I'm a bit tired. Yeah, aiming seemed decent, but what you really need to work on are the other two things: the ability usage and your spacing. And the your camera management. There was that moment where you were on the high ground. Yeah, you were on the high ground of point B, and you weren't paying attention to your left side, which was completely open to, in this case, a tracer. Really smart high-level players, they're frequently turning left, turning right, up, down, to make sure that they're aware of the space around them. So if you can work on your spatial awareness, that's going to help you a ton. Okay, I think that's it. Work on those things, and I think that'll help you a ton. That'll get you to Masters, maybe even GM. So cool. So I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, please like it, and please subscribe. Thank you.